Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism, and welcome to V Rising. So I actually played this a little while ago, about a year ago maybe, in its original early access. Really enjoyed it, actually. Got a good few hours in it, just sort of played it for fun. It recently got its level, its full release. It's a version 1 release, and I thought we'd come and take a look at it. It's a little bit different to some of the stuff I would normally play here on the channel, I think, but there is a base building mechanic to it, which is really good. You can make some beautiful sort of Castlevania-style buildings. So for those who don't know, yes, this is a vampire them up. You are going around and drinking blood, but sort of an action RPG with lots of sort of base building and crafting mechanics. So we're going to be leaning more into the base building and crafting side of the game than any other. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. We're going to make our little dude here. I think we need to go classic sort of vampire, pasty skin, chiseled draw. I don't want him looking too evil. I mean, that is like classic vampire looking dude, though, right? Let's see. We could go vampire pretty boy. We could go horrific. That is awful. Look at that. Jeez. Kind of like somewhere in between. I quite like the evil, the angry old looking dude. Actually, let's see if we can give him some big pompous hair. I hope. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's all floppy hair as well, which is good. What else we got? Let's see. Oh man, there's loads of hairs. Oh yes. I mean, that is just majestic, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, there's also more modern sort of mohawks and some dreads. I love how floppy the hair is. It's got to be that, hasn't it? It's got to be. And then it needs to be sort of very dark. Oh yeah, we're loving it. Features are locked. I don't know what it means by locked, but yes, we'll lock our features in. Does he have a... Oh, I think he does, doesn't he? I think he has one of those. Accessories. Oh, we can bling out. Oh, we like metal capped ears? Or just a bit of chain going on? Oh, we could go full sort of John Lennon. Who was that? Who's that? The Gary Oldman. We could go Gary Oldman style. Oh, I kind of dig that. Yeah, let's go Gary Oldman style vampire. And my vampire name is John T. Or John. Well, what's a more vampire name? John Teverus. John Tivatu. There we go. let's just be John T. It's probably fine. And we're off. So. He rises, that's right, and we've just got a pair of shorts on. So the concept of this game is that we are a vampire from a world that was once ran by them, and yet we were sort of plagued into disrepute, and we were killed, and everyone sort of kicked off on us. So we're going to jump down. Woo-hee! There we go. But we're going to try and come in and figure stuff out. We can break stuff. And through breaking stuff, we hopefully find material. Let's have a look. There's some stone. I'll take it. We're going to be starting off by looking for bones, I think. And we're going to try and make a bone sword and bone armor or what have you. And then we can obviously take on things like deer and get leather. But to start off with, we're just going to come up here. But it's a very pretty game, I will say. It looks beautiful. It's always sort of done at this sort of low-down angle. I don't think we can ever look at ourselves unless there's a... I think there's like a... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can. So we can always come out and check how we're rocking. I mean, honestly, shabby chic going on right now. The hair is flowing. The specs are on, but everything else is looking pretty rough. Okay, so we're outside and it is nighttime. There is obviously a day-night cycle. I mean, it's a vampire game. You would expect there to be, wouldn't you? So there's a day-night cycle, and we have to be out of the sun in the day. So there's a really cool mechanic where you can't be in the sun. This skeleton does have a sword, but luckily is pretty weak. There we go. That got us our first set of bones. We'll come over here. Can one of these... I'm kind of hoping one of these will come for me before the other one does. No? Okay, well, we'll see if we can take one of them on. There we go. There might be a block. I don't know if there's a block. Is there a block? Primary attack, Veil of Shadow. We're currently in combat, so it doesn't look like I have a block right now, but that's fine. We can just pick the rat up, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll just grab that rat. There we go. So the sword's doing a bit of damage to us, but it's staying pretty ropey at the moment. So we now have our 30 bones, and we can now do a bit of crafting, I think. So that's I for inventory, is it? No. Shift. Tab. There we go. Oh, this has changed a little bit since I last played. So, crafting. So there's obviously crafting tables and what have you, but we can make a few things ourselves. So those 3 skeletons we got. We're just going to throw this together into a rather handsome-looking sword. And we'll take out all of this stone and bone. And plant fiber as well, that's good. So basically all of the weapons in the game can take out all of the resources until we get to some gated stuff later on. But obviously there is an axe. I mean, does this just go forever? There we go. Okay. Oh, we got a sapphire there as well. There is an axe that takes down trees better. There is a pickaxe that takes down stone better. But you know, for the most part, you can pretty much swing anything you like at it. Craft a bone sword. Craft a bone ring. Okay. So how many things do we need for a bone ring? 24 of 32. We need a few more bones. See if we can find them before we even get up there. There's 5 more. And there's 5 more as well. There we go. So we'll grab all of this. And then we should be able to make ourselves a bone ring, which I think gives us some magical ability. There we go. Item crafted. That's good. Have we attached it? Yes. Spell power is increased. That's good. So, oh no. So we don't actually have spell power just yet. But in a moment, we're going to be able to take... Oh, these go down much easier now. There we go. And this does something. What does this do? Oh, this sort of flies us over to it. That's cool. Oh, he has a crossbow. That was good. Take a rat. You never know when you're going to need a rat. Yet another accomplishment. This guy is very cocky. We now have Shadow Bolt, which is our first spell. And it uses a sort of combat that sort of shoots like that, so we can see it happening. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, the major sort of mechanics of this, are the day-night cycle. The crafting is pretty good, and you can automate a lot of the crafting. And then the other big thing is blood. There is a blood mechanic. Let's just take this guy out. Oh, we're really smashing the place up here. Oh, we got our first bit of wood. Okay, cool. We got a new spell slot. Oh, we got blood rights. Blocking, so that's like a block, okay. Blocking attackers, blood nova that deals damage. Cool. You can block incoming projectiles and melee attacks with C. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. I pressed it. Oh, and it did a thing. Okay, cool. And it has a 8-second recharge. Cool. Shouldn't have pressed it just then, but I did. All right. What does he want us to do now? Counter enemy attacks. Oh, okay. We have to actually do it. Yeah, got you. Got it. And now we have to find a way out of the... Oh, we can open it. Oh, there's stuff in here. Nice. Bones, wood, and stone. I'll take it all. I'm assuming that we can be encumbered at some point. We're currently carrying 178 stone. Is that a number somewhere we can see? Oh, maybe it's just this. No, it's just an inventory. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take all of that. I'm kind of tempted to run around and open all of them now I know it's a thing. Did I miss any? I think I did. Maybe they were the first 2. So you'll see here at the moment I'm frail. My blood pool is frail. I have no blood. And obviously skeletons have no blood either, so there's not much I can do about it right now. But eventually I will be able to find blood-filled enemies and be able to take on their blood to give me life and also abilities. It's not as simple as like blood equals HP. You can convert blood into HP and vice versa, I think. But the main thing is that the blood of... the different characters give you different abilities. So if I go and suck on a wolf, I will gain like creature abilities, and my speed will increase, and my sense of smell will increase, and all that kind of stuff. Or I can go and eventually will go and find towns and villages that are full of people, and I'll find like a crafter, and I can suck his blood, and then my crafting abilities will increase and what have you. So I can find a demolitions expert, and I'll do better at taking out stone and what have you. So it's very cool. Like I say, it's been a good chunk of time since I played this last. So. There's a good chance a lot of it has changed, but like I said, the bits I do remember about it, I actually really enjoyed. So we're in the woods now, which is the main map, and you sort of start in this area, and then there's a gate before you can move into further areas. And then all of these sort of open spots here, they don't look like much, but these sort of open areas, these blobs, these are going to be the spaces where we can set up a base of operations. So there is something to be said about not setting up like here, because everything you're going to want to do is here, 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 and eventually you're going to be across the other side of the map. So what we might do is we'll come in, see if we can sort of corpse run it up to somewhere like this and set up in a more sort of impressive spot. But I think like over here, I feel like the first big boss was here, if I remember rightly. So maybe if we try and come over to like one of these might be good. Maybe here somewhere. So let's go West Farbane Woods. There we go. We got a thing for that for coming in. Cool. We can jump down by pressing shift. So basically this I think it means just we can't get back up there. That's fine. Okay. So there's, my goodness, I took out that whole thing. Okay. Oops. Oh, it ran out just before he hit me. Great. That was good. Good timing, Jonty. Nice work. So yeah, let's have a look then. We've got some stone and wood. We need lots of the stone and wood because we are going to... oh, we did a thing.
Recognize my power.
I will. Craft bone guards. Oh, I bet we can make all of this, right? We need... Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Oh, we need hide for the pants as well. So we can make the chest guard and the legs. Do we also equip? We do. Oh, look at us. Oh, we look so hipsterish with our trinkets. So, we need hide, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a deer. Oh, and a wolf is hitting it. Cool. So the wolf's probably going to come after us now. So we'll kill that. But what we can do, I think, is press F, and we will feed on that wolf. And you'll see this sort of pauses the game almost as we suck it in. Boom. And we now have a blood pool. So the blood quality was 10%. As far as I can tell, that is random. You'll find sometimes good ones and sometimes bad ones. But it has given us 3 to 15% increased movement speed. So we're a little, like, not, like, tinily faster, basically. Not even worth it at all. But I'm hoping that gave us some hide. That gave us 40 hide. That's cool. So we can now do gloves. I feel like the numbers are really high. 40 hide off a single wolf is kind of crazy, but okay. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, it ran off as soon as it saw us. That's fine. Okay, well, another wolf would be good. Another wolf or another deer, and we can finish our boots. Yeah, there's something over here. Wolves. Nice, actually works that time. There we go. 14% that one. A little better, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, so we took these guys out. We got a load of hide. We got everything we need for our final piece, which is boots. Let's see what they look like. Oh, beautiful. Always beautiful. Okay. And now we can make an axe and a mace, and they're the ones that we use for taking out trees and what have you. So, bone sword. We have bone axes, which we can make, and we have bone mace. Okay. I feel like the crafting numbers are really high. I feel like we're getting a big increase in stuff, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. We're focusing on the building and the stuff in the series anyway. There we go. That's good. That was nice and quick. Achievement to be sure, indeed. Okay, Castle Heart. That's the sort of the first thing we put down to make our base, and we need to keep killing people. Or animals, at least. We need to collect some more stone and some more wood. Okay, so I think the mace is what we use for stone. Yeah, so we got 6 stone off that. If we do it with our sword, we only get 3 stone. There you go. So it just basically means we work through it much quicker. Look at the state of it as well. I love the oversized, sort of like almost like very stylized look to the game, right? That's great. Okay, I'm going to get a pile of stone off this. There's a deer just stood and watching us there. It's so good. Look at that thing. We'll kill it, pop it. Rough. Boom. And now we're 8% creature, so it doesn't really Doesn't really get any better. Okay, now the sun is coming out. The sun is up, in fact. So we don't have to completely run away and hide, but we do need to stay in the shadows. So that is something we're going to have to bear in mind now. And you'll be able to very clearly tell when we're not in the shadows anymore. In fact, I'll show you by just taking some trees out here and therefore removing some shadows. Here we go. So we might still be in a little bit of shadow here, so that's okay. It's kind of subtle, but you know when you're not in it. You'll learn very quickly. Oops. There's a rat there. I'm going to take it. Okay. So I think it might be cloudy right now. There we go. Ooh. Okay, any longer, and I would have started to take a very, very large amount of damage very quickly there. So while it's daytime, we have to skulk between shadows, and it literally is just I'm in shadow, I'm not in shadow. I'm in shadow, and you can just see me start to burn up. I'm not in shadow. There we go. So it's relatively lenient, especially somewhere like this where it's relatively empty for the most part. But if you pull mobs while it's in the daytime, and they start to chase you around, and you have to start fighting them and also keeping to shadows, it can actually start to get a little tricky. So it's definitely something we have to bear in mind. For now, we got a sapling there. We will be able to plant those eventually. It's cool. For now, we're just going to grab a load of stone and trees. Well, there's not much else I can do in the daytime. And then when it comes to nighttime, we'll have hopefully managed to get over to where we're looking at building a base of operations. Oh, hey, well, let's show you what actual humans look like. This is the first time we're seeing human. No, is it? No, it's still skeletons, actually. Armored skeleton, though. They're pretty badass, actually. I'm kind of dying. I'm actually kind of dying here. This is pretty rough. Okay, they're running away. Okay, I got one of them, and I got some lousy bones for it. I was actually looking at the map to see where to head. I want to come up to this peninsula over here, and oh my god, they really nearly killed me. Do I have a heal yet? No? Blood right? I can eat rats? But that doesn't actually gain me health, does it? You can use blood mend to convert blood into health. Control. There we go. Ah, here we go. There we go. I knew there was a thing. And this empties this. There we go. This empties this and instead turns it into health. There we go. So there is something you can do, but like I say, it's drinking blood doesn't just equal health. There is a conversion, and that's fine. And eventually we can make salves and potions or whatever else have you. But yeah, I wasn't quite ready for... Now, here's another interesting thing. Look. I'll show you this. The NPCs will fight each other. And you can go in and pick up the spoils here. There we go. So that was our first human. There we go. Well, it wasn't much, but it was something. So they must have come. There must be a graveyard up here then. They must have come from up there. I was not expecting them. This is an ore that we can't... The material is too strong. We can't do that right now. But here, we'll look on the map. Just make sure I'm in shadow. Yeah. So you see, we're working our way up to here to set up our base of operations, and we're killing stuff on the way. But then also, you'll open these areas here. Desecrated Cemetery. It's just an area, and we can get dust and Morning Lily and Bow, and this is all things we need to craft. And then paper from that bandit camp. This bear territory will give us plenty of hide, and then we sort of discover these as we go. They're all over the place, but they don't. The game won't show us until we actually uncover them. But anyway, it's nighttime again. We're free to move ourselves through the shadow. Oh no, I'm allergic to nighttime. Okay, this is the next thing I want to show you. This is a boss. We get V blood from Lydia the Chaos Archer, but you'll see her skull next to her name there means that she is way too strong for us. A lot of the bosses in the game have an area that you go to and travel to, and in fact you have to actually find them by sort of picking up on their blood scent, but some of them do just mill about, and she is one of them. We're coming right into the middle of a mine here that we just need to not be anywhere near. Like, there's no way we can take on these folks yet. We are a frail old little vampire who's just come out of the ground. I don't like even that moose will probably kill us. So yeah, a lot of hiding and running away. We could probably finish off this. Actually, no, that spider is pretty badass. There we go. We use that. Get our counter to work in the right spot. There we go. We got trapped. Nice. Oh! What's happening? Oh, I clicked out and clicked off the camera. Okay, buddy, if you want to help. Please. Oh, let's just. Oh no! Oh no! That's cool. We can. Oh no! Oh no! There's babies. There's babies. I'm gonna die. Okay, we run from the babies. We run from the babies. Okay, we run from the babies. Oh my goodness, we run from the babies. Okay, we managed to get to where I want to be. Oh. There's all sorts of stuff up here. Okay, there's some wolves. That's fine. So we can deal with wolves. We can pick wolves off pretty nicely. That's no problem. And as we get further in the game, we will actually learn to be one with the wolves, which we'll see in a little while. Is this thing going to come at me? No, he's running away. Okay, cool. So on the map, then, all of these open areas here, you can see these are basically areas that we can look at putting a base in. Here's one here, and you can pretty much come up here, and the only thing you'll find up here for the most part are either wolves or the occasional, like, there's some plant monsters, but really the humans, so to speak, they won't come up here. And this area here, you'll see the map. This sort of, you claim this, and then this is your building space. So I quite like this with a second tier on it, because you can build your sort of you can build multiple floors anyway, but I quite like the idea of having like a second tier sort of built into the land, so to speak. So we're actually going to come down here, and we're going to clear out an area here, and this is going to be our sort of base of operations. So we'll claim this. We now have a castle hearth. So use the map to discover a build location. We have done that. Toggle the build menu, which is M. No, that's map. Okay, toggle the build menu, which is, I'm going to guess, B. It is. And then we can put down a hearth. Now, we do have to clear the area out a bit. We can stick it just there, but we're going to try and clear the area out a little bit. So, and also we're going to try and line this up neatly with the stairs, because we can turn these into stairs eventually. So, here's the stairs. So if we line that up and say here's a door, and then our middle of the room, I guess, is going to be here or there. This is fine. We'll put it down here. There we go. And we must gather blood. We have blood. We have 45 blood. And then we have to constantly keep this thing filled up with blood. And that stops the building itself decaying. So that's basically that's how it works. So we can now expand our domain by placing floors and walls and what have you else. But I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to do any of that until I've cleared this space out. So we're going to... I think that's some sort of... that was some sort of herb that we got there. Flowers, they make dyes and potions and whatever else have you. But yeah, this will take me a minute to clear out, but once it's done, we'll hopefully be able to put some floors and walls. Okay, cleared out the area a bit, and hopefully made it so that we can put some floor down. We need a load of stone here. What's this? Is the colour of it? Are they different? They might be. How do we get rid of something? Oh, there we go. Well, let's put the floor down like this for now, and we just do a box.
I cannot build here.
Oh, we don't need to put one underneath there, okay. And then palisades, these aren't really walls. These are meant to be exterior at some point, but for now it builds us a room that we can put up, and you'll see at the moment it isn't a room because, yeah, it's palisades. They're more outside walls, really. Eventually, if I made these with regular walls, it would go, and fill a room up. There we go. But we can put a door on it. That's cool. Yeah, all right, there we go. We'll claim that.
Recognize my power.
I will recognize your power. We can place a coffin, so we can sleep. We can actually get some kip. We can make a small chest and a mist brazier. So a wooden coffin. We'll put that down up the back here. Eventually, we will be able to get a much more ornate-looking, sexy one. But for now, it's something. Mist brazier, this is basically until we start getting roofs, this will just generate shadow no matter what time of day it is. So we'll place this here. And then what was the other thing? Storage. A small chest. Just to pop a few odds and sods in. There we go. And then all of these basically just kind of open up extra things for us. So we can have a sawmill and a workbench, and then we can increase our gear level by, I assume, making wooden weaponry. So let's have a look what we got there. Dominance, Altar of Recollection. At the Altar of Recollection, you may reset your spellbook choices. Okay, so later on there'll be some sort of point system. That's definitely new for me. Workbench, we need planks. We don't have planks yet. We can make a furnace. We need copper. We don't have copper. A blood press, that turns bloods into stuff. Vermin nest, that's used for catching mice. Rats, I guess. And then grinder turns like raw stone into brick. So yeah, sawmill is what we need. It's pretty huge. We can place it outside, I think. Eventually, there are things... What do we need? Oh, we actually need a bit more wood. Okay, so that's fine. Or we can come over here to these mist brazier and put in a load of bones. Because there's not much else, I think, we need. Bones for, at least for now. Alright, well, we'll just grab a little bit more wood so we can put our sawmill down. Interestingly, the sawmill, which we obviously need, takes a lot of wood. But then we'll also need wood to be put in it. Here we go, so we come to here. Sawmill. Yeah, so we'll take 20 wood to make a plank and a sawdust. We'll take 40 gloom wood to make 4 planks. We'll take 40 hallow wood. We'll take planks. So, well, yeah, so it's that basically. Whatever you put in here, it'll make planks. So 20 wood gives us 1 plank, so we have 120, so that's 6 planks, and I think we needed like 8 or so for the next thing. What was it? Crafting, simple workbench, 8 planks. So we need another 40 wood, basically. That's fine. And the good thing about it is they just sit and work away. I don't know whether it's mechanical or if our vampire magic is doing it. You see there, I don't know if you noticed in the background, there are hunters running around chasing deer, which is pretty fun. So like I say, all of the NPCs, for the most part, will sort of interact with each other, and you can very often, like that boss I showed you before, I had killed her in my first playthrough purely because a load of NPCs also jumped on her. Like she had like 15 skeletons on her, and she was so very close to dead, and I just snuck in at the last second and finished her off. Whether or not they've patched that, I don't know. Like I said, this was maybe a year or two ago when I first played this. Oh, there's a spider over there. We're sharing our lair with a spider. Now, I'm pretty sure that will just keep respawning there. There is a spider spot there, basically, until we sort of flesh it out with a building and we cover it with a building. And at one point we will. And at that point, the spider will no longer generate. I think that's how it works. So let's get this stone here. Oh, we've got a big set of stairs up on this side of the world. I didn't see that. That's good. But you see there, look, there's something on the ground. That's because something was killed by that bear, but that bear is half dead, so we might be able to go and finish that bear off. Let's give that a go. Oh, it's daytime, I forget. Okay, we just hit the tree, but otherwise we actually will probably be okay here. Oh, we can feed on it, and it's 58% creature, which will give us a really good stat boost. Watch this, look. Bloop. So that's given us movement speed and increased sun resistance, which is great because we're actually sat right here in the sun. So paper. So this bear killed some sort of human that was walking around with some paper. Okay, let's get back out of here. That was worth doing. But there you go. Sometimes you can, you can punch a little above your weight, basically, because something will be half taken out by another NPC. So that's good fun. I like that. I like when the NPCs sort of all interact with each other, and it just makes you feel like you're part of a sort of living world, as opposed to just everyone's there for you to sort of deal with. So we got our planks, and we can now make a crafting station. This one I think I'll probably put inside. Like, this is all very temporary. This is your Minecraft dirt box, right? This is all super simple stuff to start off with. But now in this workbench we can start making our next set of armor. So basically planks and the sword, and that's the other thing I like about this. The bone sword we have is used in the recipe for the next one up, basically. So here what we have to do now is increase our gear level from 10 to 20, and we're going to do that by doing this. And again, look, the chest guard and hide becomes the plated chest guard. So we can stack all those in the queue. We should have enough hide to do all of those, I think. It strips us off, which is nice, because we're a sexy vampire. I don't mind being stripped off occasionally just to admire me in my nocturnal glory. And then we can take this and we get instantly re-kitted out. I don't think it looks any different. There might be some more bones on it. But otherwise, I don't know. What's going on here? Somebody... Oh. So I didn't think people came up here, but they are obviously chasing something. Because I don't think normally they would. I'm actually going to feed on you because even though the bear is good, Rogue 29 is, I think, better. So what's that? What does that give us? 10-20 sounds to critical strike on weapon attacks. Ah, that's interesting. So they might make their way up. Eventually we will probably have to fence this off. But there, Deadeye, Rogue, look, is chasing that moose. So the moose must have ran up here and they followed. So that's cool. I didn't know that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we just we close the door perhaps. We could do a bone ring. A blood bone ring with a bone ring and some blood essence. Yeah, sure. I will upgrade my ring. There we go. So, oh, that really helped because we were at 11 before. Oh, maybe because we took some off. So we've now got all of this is level 2. And if we're in full gear, it actually increases... Oh, 2 of them increases max health by 20 and 4 of them increases physical power by 2. So that's good to keep them all the same. We don't have a helmet yet. That's fine. We can get a cape later on. I think all the capes do is sort of increase our sun ability to stay in the sun. Okay, so what's the last thing we need to do then is the weapons then, this reinforced stuff. And for that we need planks. We are working on planks out here, I hope. We have 8 planks, and I think they were 4 planks each, so we can do 2 of them. Have we got wood in there, or do we need to stock it up? No, there's loads of wood in there, so it's just a time thing rather than a resource thing right now. So we'll head over here, and we can do a sword. Yeah, so we just need 4 planks to do the third one. We can do sword. We'll do axe. Because the axe will... just does more damage, I guess, so it'll just cut the trees down a little better. Let's see, we were getting 8 before, I think. No, it's still 8. So maybe it's just the durability is a little better, perhaps. But we'll take all these down here, and we'll stock up on our saw. Throw these in here. Keep that nice and full, and we might as well hold on for this 4th plank here, just do that last one, and then we have got gear level 20. I'm just going to do all of them in one go though to keep the whole thing neat, because I'd hate to forget that I didn't upgrade my bone mace until I needed to think about it. But yeah, it's going from level 3 up to level 6, look, so that's neat. There we go. Now we're bone dudes. Look at the swagger he's got going on, man. This sexy vampire. Okay. Oh, it's saying we can't do it. Oh, we have enough stone now. Okay, well, we need to use our crappy mace to get the stone for a big mace. This is, yeah, actually physical, so you can get it over 2 of these, and it'll collect them both at once, which is good. So you can see here these ruins. This is because this is the old. This was an old vampire's lair, basically. A vampire used to have a house up here, and then the humans rose up, and now I'm the sort of first of the return of them, basically. So it's a neat narrative. Explains why there's only you, and but it explains why they're aware of vampires. You know, they're built for vampires to be in hand. We now have V-blood tracking. Use the V-blood menu to track powerful V-blood carriers. Drink their blood to unlock new technologies and powers. That's right. I think the first one is a wolf. Yeah, Alpha the White Wolf. Matched. I don't know what that means. 4 gear levels lower than me. Oh, okay. I understand. It's saying that we can do these, and we can do these, and then these will start to get more difficult, and then these ones you're not even Close. Okay. And then basically this is how, other than a few sort of gates now, the way that the game is gated is by boss fights, basically. I have already forgotten how to look back at that screen. What was I looking at then? Track V blood using the V blood menu. It's not V. It's not M. L. K. K. It's K, of course. K for V blood. Yeah. So now this is how it's gated. So wolf form is basically a run, speed form, and it makes wolves leave you alone. But then here, look, Keely the Frost Archer will unlock a frost spell, but also the tannery, and therefore we can make leather gear. Errol the Stonebreaker will unlock a better storage option. And then I think the Foreman here unlocks the ability to do copper, simple furniture, and a workstation for shaping wood. Yeah, so basically that's how the game gates you now, is you have to go and take on the bad guys. And you drink their blood, and by drinking their blood, you learn their skills. So we'll do the Fox, so I think that's probably a good place to end level 1, episode 1. I don't know why I keep saying level. I said that twice today. So we have everything we need, pretty much. And you'll see now there's like a red line that just appears occasionally, and that's because we are tracking the wolf. So we need to now just come down here. There we go. This isn't it. It'll be a bit further off. In fact, I think the game will tell me how far off we are. Oh yeah, far away here. Look, so that's fine. We're gonna, at the minute, we're doing a lot of hunter-gatherer type stuff. Eventually, you can get thralls. You can take on humans, slaves, and enslave them and have them sort of staying in your castle. And then also you can send them out on quests, and you can send them out to fetch equipment and what have you. So go and collect wood, or go and collect stone or what have you. But for the good first chunk of the game, you are going to be doing that yourself, and that's fine. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I don't think we can. Oh, we can get copper ore now with our reinforce, so that's good. So we'll actually take any copper we see, because it's a little less prominence than stone, as you probably imagine. And each one of these gives you quite a number of it. Each one of these will probably upgrade us one copper weapon. So that's good. Is that another one over there? And then we can see we're coming up to something in front of us here. If it's up... Oh no, I can't do that one. It must be a different colour. Apologise, I'm not very colourblind. Can't tell. Cemetery, yeah, okay. So this usually the ones that are raised up are cemeteries or whatever. The ones that are lower down are things like bandit camps, villages, that sort of stuff. All right, we are now close to the White Wolf, so we'll get our proper weapon out. And we're going to keep an eye on. Basically, it'll just be walking the path. It'll just be wandering around. Might be a little bit off the... we're very close now. We should be able to see the thing, I bet, soon. So we'll keep our eye out. Come on. Very close, apparently. Oh, there it is. Big old wolfie there, look. So we're going to try and plan this right. We can... we're going to start with a R. Can we do one or two of these? Cast time 1. So we do one of them, then we'll probably go straight into a blood right, and then we'll try and smash it up a bit. What's that over there? It's a pretty little plant. Let's just... Oh no, there's lots of wolves. I don't want to take those on and have low health. There is something right in front as well. It's a rascal. I mean, I could sort of cheese the system a little bit. No, the rascal died. I was going to say I could cheese the system a little bit and let the rascal... Oh my god, this thing's going to pull wolves no matter where it is, right? Well. Let's see. There we go, that's what we like to see. Oh, that was a good attack there. We're doing okay so far. Yeah, this is going pretty well, I think. We'll pop another one. Oh, we can get a health orb. There we go. It really helps. Oh, and now he's bringing wolves in. That's fine. That's fine. It keeps it interesting. There we go. Let's see if we can do another counter. Perfect timing for that counter there. I think we could probably dodge that as well, to be honest with you. We're not... Yeah, we can, look. We're not really trying to... We should have no problems here, I don't think. And then we can do this. Woof! And then we jump on him. And drink his blood. And hopefully don't pull these guys. There we go.
New knowledge acquired.
And we've got that. We're going to have to go straight into combat against these dudes, though, unfortunately. Now, this guy, I think, can block. He has a shield. But we got him. All right, that was good. That was good. We get Unsullied Heart, which I think is something we can... something we can eventually use as well. And yeah, blowing... The good thing is with those things, for some reason, they explode when you kill them, those boss fights. And it kills all the things around it, so you get a nice little boost of stone and wood, usually, for no real reason. I'm actually going to come up here and take some of these out while we're up here and while we're, you know, pretty popping from the fight. Left control, we now have wolf form. And yeah, wolf form is basically just a movement form. We lose it if we take damage. But yeah, it's neat. We now make mirrors, and then we can go in and carry on. There we go. So he's done now, and his picture's a proper picture, and then we can come up and start doing these in the next episode. So let's quickly have a look what wolf form looks like. Woof! There we go. Look at that, and we get a creature of many forms, and we just move a lot quicker, which is great. So we had to go quite a way out for that, actually. It's a bit further than I thought it was going to be. But otherwise, that was a pretty successful first hunt. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Like I said, there is a lot more building and crafting focus in this game. But this, I did expect this first episode to be a little bit more sort of like scavenging, survival, and combat focus. Because you just kind of have to get all these sort of stuff up and running, you know. But now we've got our first set of tools. We have the ability to... I think probably go and make floors and walls and stuff now. I'm going to go back and have one last look at the crafting bench and actually see what it allows us to do. You'll see here, here's our first good look at a camp. So we can go in there, we can take these things out in here, and then there'll be a few chests and stuff as well. Could probably handle that, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to risk it now. We'll probably start next episode with taking out a few camps. Alright, home again. Here we are. So, we're back home. Let's see what we can do. Simple workbench. This is mostly gear, and we don't have the ability to make leather yet. That's going to be from that other boss. So you can do them in any order you like, but I do think probably going for the leather one is the way to go, because it's going to make us a little stronger before we do the ones afterwards. Copper ingots. I'm not sure whether we can make those just yet. Furnace. Refinements of ores, we can. That's good. We have the copper ore and we have we can get the stone, so we'll be able to make ingots. So at least we can get the next tier of weapons before we take her on, and then taking her on will give us the ability to do leather, and then the leather will help us do the other ones. But yeah, otherwise, castle, walls. It must be the stone stuff, yeah, that gives you the ability to make proper stone. So at the moment, we are gonna just chill out here in our shed. It's morning. Which means one thing only in vampire life. It means we have a little kip. And we'll just sort of chill out until the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know on this one. It's a little different to stuff we normally play. But like I say, once you get a bit more established, there is a bit more of a focus on building out the castle, making it look cool, picking the walls and the floors and all that sort of stuff. And I think you'll probably dig it. Thanks so much for watching. Love you all to bits. Until the next one, be good.